Hello friends and families, how are you all doing? I hope you all doing good. It's your girl Estelle and I'm back again this week with a new video and a new recipe to share with you guys. Yep. So it's a popular local dish well consumed in West Africa. It's called sauce Klouala in Ivory Coast, and it's also called sauce Ademe, CrinCrin, sauce Boulvanka, or sauce Ewudu, depending on which West African country you're coming from. And the recipe, guys, is straightforward, very simple and easy to follow. And as always, guys, I'm pretty sure if you watch the video till the end, you would love this recipe and you may want to give it a try. So my friends, without further ado, let me show you how to make it. So guys, I'm going to start by showing you some king prawns, which I'm going to marinate it and set it aside for later. And the ingredients I will be using are fresh grated ginger and garlic, and to that I will be adding a little bit of crushed black peppercorn. Also I will be adding a bit of bouillon cube seasoning and some salt to taste. And next I will combine all the seasoning into the prawn and give it a mix, and once I finish mixing it, I'll cover it and set it aside for later. And next it's time to now start making our sauce Klouala, and here comes our leaves, and I think the name in English is called Jute Leaves, and this is how it looks like when it's fresh. I bought it some times ago. At the time I didn't need it for any cooking, but I did have to buy it because here in the UK it's not easy to find this Jute Leaves. So I went for shopping, and that day I was lucky to see, so I bought it. And what I did was to wash it, rinse it, and froze it. And today I'm going to use it, and this is how the frozen one looks like. It's a bit darker than the fresh one, but that's what you get when you froze it. It's still the same thing that you will get toward the end. And the ingredients I'm going to add to my Jute Leaves for the cooking are 1 salted tilapia fish, which I'm going to use half of it for this cooking, as this is only to infuse the soup. And I've got some dried stockfish flakes, and also I will be adding some dried tilapia fish flakes. And also I will be adding a little bit of bicarbonate soda to help soften the Jute Leaves prior to cooking. And next I will combine all of them together into the cooking pot, followed by adding a bit of water and take it for cooking. And I will cook this until it's well cooked and soft. This usually would take between 5 to 10 minutes to get the Jute Leaves well cooked. Alright friends and families, it's been now 10 minutes since I'm cooking this Jute Leaves, and as you guys can see, it's not cooked. So I'm going to use my wooden spoon to basically beat it until it's softened. And the reason behind this, see, the Jute Leaf texture is a bit like okra, meaning that it's slightly sliming, but in order for you to get the sliming texture out of the Jute Leaves, you basically have to beat it and get it softer, and then finally see the sliming part coming out, just like this. And next it's time to start our final part of this cooking, and the final part is going to be our soup base. And the ingredients I will be using for this part of the cooking are some smoked mackerel fish, which I've smoked it myself, because if you buy in the smoked one, it's quite expensive over here in the UK, so I did have to buy the fresh one and smoked it myself. And next to that I've got some assorted meat, which I have pre-cooked it myself using a blend of fresh onion, garlic, ginger, a bit of bouillon cube seasoning, and a little bit of salt to taste. Next is the stock that I collected from the assorted meat, which I'll be using later to add on to the soup. And then next, I'm also going to add a mixture of red and white onion, and this is my homemade green seasoning. And again, if you haven't seen the video about how I make my homemade green seasoning, I would link the video at the end of this video for you so you can follow up and see how I do this. And next, I've got some shrimp powder, or you can call it crayfish powder, and to that I will be adding some bouillon cube crush, some salt to taste, a bit of palm oil, and a mixture of some red and green cuppa peppers. And these are all the ingredients I will be using for the final part of this cooking, and I will list all the ingredients in the description box below. So next I am going to add all the ingredients together. This is where this cooking is good. You don't have to compose the cooking. All you need to do is add all the ingredients together, then take it for cooking. And I'm going to cook it until it's fully cooked. And once it's fully cooked, this is the part where you either take the soup base and mix it with the jute leaves, which I've done earlier on, or you basically take the jute leaves and mix with the soup base. And because I don't want to cut my fish, I rather pour the jute leaves into the soup base, and then from there I will give it a stir, and after stirring it, I'm going to add the king prawns, which I marinated earlier on. Give it a mix. The king prawns doesn't take really much time. It takes between 3 to 5 minutes to cook. So after stirring it, I will give it a taste to make sure the salt level is to my desired taste, and if not, I'm going to add a bit of salt, and followed by adding my cuppa peppers. Stir it well, then cover it and let it basically slow cook until it's cooked to my desired taste. Alright friends and families, it's been 10 minutes since I'm slow cooking this, and it's not cooked. So I'm going to stir it well, then let it sit for 5 minutes before serving. And I will be serving this with some pounded yam, which is my favorite. And if you don't know how to make the pounded yam, I've already uploaded a video on YouTube where I show to you guys how to make this, and I will link the video at the end of this video so you can follow up and see how I make my pounded yam. But apart from the pounded yam, you could eat this with maize meal, kabato, fufu, or flakali. These are all some sides that you can use to eat with this dish, and I guarantee you would love it. Alright friends and families, I hope you've liked today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to share my videos with your friends and families. And if you are new to my channel, and if this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for tuning up, and please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also share my videos with your friends and families. Alright friends and families, until then, I will catch up with you in my next video. Bye all!